This guy is resting after the fierce battle. Suddenly, he discovered that there was a reflected light in front of him. He went over and picked it up. It turned out to be a photo of a beautiful girl. As soon as he put it in his pocket, the bomb immediately fell on the place where he was resting. When he woke up, only he was still alive among the whole squad. The commander returned the photo to him, and then he kept holding on to the hope of returning the photo to its owner. He's been asking for a few months now, but no one has come to claim it. On the last mission, his teammates said this photo was his lucky item. If he can return safely, Logan must go to thank that girl. While chatting happily, a bomb fell right next to their car, and Logan is once again lucky to be alive. The photo seems to have magical power. Over and over, the photo protected him from danger. After he was discharged from the army, he went to his sister's house. He really wanted to enjoy a peaceful life. Due to long time fighting on the fierce battlefield, he is still haunted. This made him very sad. Since leaving guns, life without orders had made Logan gradually lose his direction. Life seemed to have no meaning. He decided to find the lucky girl in the photo. He hoped to find a reason to live for himself. Just like that, he brought a dog through many cities, seeing everyone asking about it. Finally at a bar, he heard about her. The girl in the photo, named Lisa, currently runs a pet training facility in a suburb. After listening to it, Logan was very happy to go there. He finally met the girl who brought him luck. Logan didn't have time to say anything when the girl saw him and thought that he had come to apply for a job. She asked him if he had worked as a policeman before. Logan said he's a Marine. As soon as she heard this, her eyes showed a sad expression, but she quickly regained her senses. Through the conversation, Lisa learned that Logan had traveled 1,500 kilometers to come here to apply for a job. Lisa immediately felt that this man was a bit dangerous, so she used an excuse to let her grandmother send him away. But Grandma found Logan very satisfied, so she accepted him on behalf of her granddaughter. Early the next morning, Logan was busy working. In just a few days, the disruptive dog was also neatly handled by Logan. The tractor that was broken in the garden for a few years was also repaired like new. Her grandma happily told her granddaughter that keeping Logan at work is extremely right. But Lisa from the beginning to the end is always wary of Logan, because she doesn't know the purpose of his coming here. Thanks to many times seeing Logan standing blankly looking at her, she couldn't help but be suspicious. Since seeing Lisa, Logan has felt as if he has found his destination. Though, he can only look at her from afar, because the war wound in his heart has not yet healed. Lisa has a son. He watched them cook. After the meal, the two of them played chess, and performed magic together. Seeing that the two of them were so matching, Lisa also started to let her guard down with Logan. Before leaving, Logan mustered up the courage to say why he came here, but when he was about to say it, he didn't know what to do. The next day, after Lisa and her grandmother returned from the grave, she sat quietly in the garden. Then she emotionally cut her hair with scissors, venting all the pain into the flowers and plants in the garden. Logan saw it all and went over to hug her. Lisa's younger brother was also a member of the Marines. Half a year ago, her brother died on the battlefield, but the government did not specify the cause of death. There are also rumors, maybe her brother was being hunted by his teammates. Every time she thinks of her brother, the images of the two sisters living happily before come flooding back, making her down. Logan gently hugged her, comforting her pain. Just like that, Logan gradually became a member of this family. His existence partially filled the absence of Lisa's brother, filling the lacking part of her family once again. Just when everything was going well, trouble came up. One day, Lisa's ex-husband, a policeman, came to pick up his son to attend a baseball game. When he returned, he saw his son's nose bleeding, but the ex-husband's expression was extremely indifferent. She was very angry. Then the two had an argument, and Logan appeared. Even though the ex-husband had thrown Lisa's hand, his eyes still show that he hasn't let go of this yet. After her ex-husband left, Logan asked Lisa, how could he treat her like this? Lisa said her ex-husband has good relationships with many people in this region. She doesn't want to lose custody of the children, so as long as she is with her son, nothing else matters to her. After listening to it, he immediately felt that he interfered a bit in her life. He said disappointedly, I just need to make sure that you're okay. After saying that, he left. At this time, Lisa also felt Logan's concern for her. Looking at her son's photo, she wanted to give herself a chance. After thinking about it, she ran out the door, and said to Logan, let's have a drink someday. When the evening came, the two of them went to a restaurant next door. The atmosphere between the two of you was getting hotter and hotter. Then they drove to the front door of Logan's house. When they were looking at each other, a police car came and told Lisa to go home soon. Obviously this is an ex-husband's trick. The romantic atmosphere was broken. But love, once prevented, will never stop growing. The next day, Lisa stood by the sink with a blank look on her face, passionately watching the muscular man unloading goods. Her head was filled with burning images. Her grandmother immediately reminded her when she saw it. Lisa just woke up and shyly left. In the following days, the two souls got closer and closer together, but there is still an unbreakable barrier between them. Today is Lisa's son's birthday. Logan is always by her side during the party. This was noticed by Lisa's ex-husband. He threatened Lisa to cut all ties with Logan. Otherwise, he will take away her custody of her child. Lisa knows that her ex-husband is a person with a wide relationship. He can do it if he says it. She finally decided to leave Logan. After Lisa told him her thoughts, Logan said nothing, and left. Her grandma said, "Do you want to be bullied by him for the rest of your life?" This sentence of hers made her sink into her thoughts. She's been so weak over the years. Looking at her sleeping son, Lisa seems to have the answer in her heart. The next day, she went to see her ex-husband, frankly asking him not to disturb her life anymore. If he wants to get custody of their child, then let's meet in court. After saying that, she found Logan, who had been about to leave. She returned to her true nature. Just woke up the next day, two people got cuddling. This moment made Lisa feel happiness like never before. But outside, the ex-husband has seen it all. He started to investigate why Logan appeared like that. When he heard that Logan came to see Lisa because of the photo, he also knew that Lisa's brother died for unknown reasons. So he came up with a cruel plan. Taking advantage of the time when Logan was not at home, he surreptitiously took that picture, then told Lisa that Logan came here because he wanted to atone for his sins. Just a glance, Lisa realized this is the same picture she gave to her brother before. The ex-husband hasn't stopped adding fuel to the fire. In addition, there were previously rumors that her brother might have been murdered by his teammates. A scary thought popped up in her mind. After the ex-husband left, Logan saw the lost photo, and immediately ran over. Lisa questioned him, "Where did this picture come from?" Logan finally got a chance to say why he came here. Logan said he found it on the battlefield. If he could come back alive, he would definitely find that girl, to thank her. The result is just like he expected. Who can believe it? There are no psychos, just because of a photo, coming over 1,500 kilometers, just to say thank. Lisa once again fell into the pain of losing a loved one. She did not listen to the explanations. She thought that Logan is the killer who killed her brother. He came here just to cover the crime. She cried bitterly and told Logan to leave her life. Lisa's son, hiding behind the door, overheard their conversation. Then he ran over to give Logan a book as a goodbye. When Logan returned home to pack his things, he flipped through the book, and accidentally saw a book with a picture on it. Only now did Logan know that he is Lisa's younger brother. Before he goes, he wants to tell her the truth. On this side, the ex-husband, because he missed his ex-wife, also came to the house to find Lisa and said that he really wanted to come back to her. But Lisa categorically refused. Seeing the softness couldn't solve, he revealed his aggressive nature. He threatened her to take his son away. The boy nearby heard it and ran away. In a storm, he ran to a suspension bridge that was shaking non-stop. Below is the rushing water. His father was scared and wants to quickly bring him back. Unfortunately, the bridge tilted to one side, putting the boy in danger. Very quickly the suspension bridge was swept away by the flood water. The scared boy clutched the last rope. At this time, the ex-husband quickly jumped into the water to save his son. But unfortunately his foot got caught in the wooden gap on the bridge. Luckily, Logan arrived in time to save the boy first. When he turned back to save Lisa's ex-husband, the whole bridge suddenly collapsed and drowned him. A few days later, Logan came to say goodbye to Lisa. He wanted to leave. He held the picture, and said to Lisa, her brother was so stupid. He had seen her brother save his teammates, and die in front of him. After seeing the picture in the book, he realized that the two of them had met before. Seeing that Lisa was in pain, Logan could only quietly return home. After walking for a while, he suddenly saw a familiar figure calling his name. In life, there is luck, and bad luck, but the luckiest thing in life is not to miss the one who truly loves you.